Residents in Lenasia South in Joburg still having their protest this lunchtime over water interruptions in the area. Police trying to reopen roads which have been blocked by protesters. The demonstrators also say water trucks have not been made available to the community. Joburg Water recently shut down illegal connections in the area. They say the city has an escalating water crisis. Karinda Jagmohan has the latest for you. Karinda, good afternoon to you. What's happening there now?
Good afternoon, Stephen. Well, much of the protest has been quelled down. Right now, police have opened the major roads. And while the roads have been opened, there are many community members who still say they want answers immediately. I'm joined by one of the residents who've lived in the Pumla Ashi informal settlement for about 8 years now, Mr. Michael Noka. Thanks for your time. Let's talk about your time here and the struggle to access water.
Yes. When it comes to struggle to access water, clean water, by the way, we find ourselves not having water, and it's a very, we're actually living in a hard time right now. We having people who are struggling, to take medicine, they don't have an access to clean water. Yes, we do understand that people did connect water illegally, but now we don't actually dispute that, because we connected water illegally, but we want Joburg Water to come and provide the plan B for people to have access to water. We have here old people who are sick, who are getting water from a river stream, which is so sad. And even now, as I'm talking to you, I haven't had water for the whole day. As I was supposed to be at work, I found the road closed because of the frustration from the community. I didn't go to work. Even now, I'm thirsty where I am right now because we don't have water. They put their JoJo inside in our community. But those JoJos, they remain empty. They remain empty. All people are queuing to get water, but the trucks, they are delaying to come and pump water in those JoJos. Yes.
So Joburg Water says that it is an illegal connection and they will not reconnect the illegal connections to water. But as a citizen, how difficult is it for you to legally access water? What lengths do you have to go to purchase water?
It's so difficult. It's so difficult. Yes, as I said first, we agree. And we see that people have connected water illegally. But now, if they came to us and tell us they're going to disconnect that water, so then we can come to an agreement to say, what is a plan B? Because if you can see, as you know, that people have the right to access to water and the clean water, but now there were no plan B of that sort. They came to us and cut water unexpectedly, so we're living in that situation right now.
Okay, what next for the community? One of the residents here say that the protesters will actually come back after a brief break now.
As you know, this march, it's a peaceful march. We, as organizers, we are not taking part in anything that might happen of breaking the properties, the cars, and burning tires. This is a peaceful march. So we actually not part of that. This march was organized from JMPD. Yes, it was organized very well.
Mr. Noka, thanks so much for your time. He is one of the residents that have lived here for 8 years, and he speaks about having a challenge to legally access water. Right now, Johannesburg Water says they will not reconnect the illegal electricity connections, essentially because they say that water losses have increased. In fact, Johannesburg Water experiences an average of 35% of water losses. This is over double the standard, the global standard of 15%. And of course, it has a major impact on the water crisis currently unfolding. So while they go around to disconnect illegal water connections to fix major water leaks, At the other side of this are residents who can't afford to purchase water. That is why they're living in this informal settlement and why they've blockaded the roads, as you see behind me. Stones laying across the pathway that police have been trying to clear up for some time now. And they say that they will continue the protests over the course of the week until their demands are met, specifically to urgently fill up the water tankers. Johannesburg Water has stated there are 35 water tankers around the area, but the residents say that those are not filled up and water trucks don't come as often as they should to actually service the residents that have to wake up early in the morning to go to work and come home very late and are actually unable to collect water from the trucks itself, leaving them in a position where their home has no water for the day. As Mr. Noka says, has not had a drop of water at all today, and this is the situation many residents are in right now, and we wait to hear then what will happen going forward with regards to how they will receive legal access to water.
Karinda Jagmohan, thank you very much indeed for that update. All right, well, let's speak now as we